Thank you so much for being on. I keep saying this is going to be a year of hope, and this is what this is. We're more spiritually connected more than we've ever been. And I want people to understand this, that hope should be the word that no matter what you're going through, you have to keep in your heart. It's so incredibly important because this is what the angels show me. This is what the divine shows me. I have talked to Sharlene before, and I just think she's such a beautiful and amazing soul that her journeys has been incredible. And I just know divinely she's connected. I want to thank everybody for watching Life Beyond the Clouds. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because I can't do this without you. I really want to pass on more love and experiences to people. And if you have experiences, please reach out to me, because this is what this is about. The more we talk about how divinely connected we are, Sharlene, this is what it's about for me.
Right.
Right? That we all have these experiences, but we overlook it because we're afraid to talk about it. We're afraid to say things. So this is, for me, what I want to really open up with and help people. And this is going to be my question to everybody. Can you just, and it doesn't always have to be something big. We think that if it's not something big, we didn't have a spiritual experience. For me,
Right.
it's when you lose something and then 2 days later you keep asking your angels, where is it? Then all of a sudden you just get up, right? You can be sitting on the sofa and all of a sudden you just get up and, you'll walk over somewhere and you'll open up a drawer and it's just like you knew it was in there, right? And you go, oh my God, there it
Right.
was. That's the times your divine's always hearing you, right? They're always communicating with us. We just aren't always sometimes listening or paying attention, but they're always, when we ask, they're sending messages. So I just know, and I would just love if you would just share any times where you just know, in your life that you just say, even as a kid or any time, I absolutely know without a doubt, like I was guided to go here, or, I received a message or a dream, anything like this that connects you to heaven. This is what this is about for me.
Right. Well, I really didn't think about it or get into it until I started going through this divorce that I'm going through. And I needed help. And I asked for help, and it was like, I need you to guide me. I need you to tell me where I need to go. And then I started feeling better about myself. I still have days where I'm asking questions and I'm waiting for an answer, but I feel more at peace because I know that I am being guided. And with your help, I get, it's just amazing that I'm learning all this with you. Otherwise, I wasn't knowing I didn't feel like I was receiving as well as I do now. Just going to the beach, I feel my dad and my brother. We all love the beach. The cardinals, 3 butterflies always are in my yard, 2 cardinals, especially when I'm really feeling down. I look out the window and I see one of those there, a picture, just look over and it just helps to know that they are connecting with me and I'm learning about that connection. I don't know it all. I'm just learning a little
That's
at a
what's
time.
that's what's so beautiful about this. And this is what I really want people, like, when we're honest about this, I really want people to stop, Sharlene, being afraid, what I mean, to talk about it. I know on a daily basis, and it might not, honest to God, even with me, it might not always be something so big, but I'll talk to my dad, what I mean, that's in heaven, or I'll just all of a sudden out of nowhere, he'll show me a memory in my mind. See, I'm a very visual person. So like even when I receive messages from my angels, I'll see them moving scenarios. Even when, that, like when I'll do messages, I'll give people scenarios because that's how they come to me in my mind's eye. I see visions in movies, but I can just be missing my father, and they really are coming to us first. We always think that we think of them, right? I thought about him today, and it's always them coming to us and we're feeling their energy. So
Right.
you'll just have a memory of when you were a child, right? All of a sudden, like you said, your dad at the beach where you connect, they'll take you there because they know what you've gone through this year. They know, right? And for you to have come through what you went through and to be this beautiful, loving person, you're so loving and you're so beautiful. I mean,
Thank you.
it's incredible. Honestly, it is. That's when you know you have the angels, the divine, and the Holy Spirit with you, right? That what you've been through, it made you, do you understand, even more of an amazing person that you are. And you are still trying to help other people, even for your grief. That's how you know also, too, that you have the divine with you. When you go through something that is so traumatic, but you still are just saying, I want to help this person, I want to do this person, or I want to say something nice to them, that you're always still thinking of others. That shows you what a highly evolved soul you are. And that's how you just understand that sometimes in life we have these experiences that really hurt us. We signed up for them in heaven. We don't know why. When we come here, it's like giving somebody the answers to a test we wouldn't study, right? We can't know everything. I can't know everything. And I say that to people. I know what God shows me, right? When I'm allowed to share with others. And that's what I want to do. But, oh my God, this year is so much about the connection. And people love reaching out and saying, you know what? I didn't realize that was a message from heaven and it changed my life. It made me have so much peace. It's like with you now, when you'll just say, did that really happen? Was that real? Yes, it is. You know what I mean? When I'll hear names or I'll hear things around with you. And is there like, I kept hearing the name Kathy. Is there a Kathy somewhere around you?
I have a couple Kathys,
Is there
two
someone
girl.
that, okay, I feel like this is almost, I don't know why your dad, I almost feel like it's like friend for me or somebody that you celebrate with all the time or someone that goes way back or something about someone named Kathy that you are connected with. I don't know why they're showing me this. I don't know if you just got together with her or
No,
you're
I have a girlfriend. I have three girlfriends that we are connected together for the last 11 years.
okay.
And on Facebook, we got back together and we spend time together. So
Okay, so I love that. So you understand it's right away. And is there a Jeff? I don't know why I'm hearing names too. Is there Jeff?
no Jeffs.
Okay, just hold on to that if that's because for some reason I keep down one of them, but I keep all of a sudden I'm hearing the name Jeff. But I feel like your dad and them are showing me that either when you get together with them, that's very healing, right? That either you all can talk about things or you're healing each other or you know what I mean, that it's been like good for you, I guess, in a way is what what they're showing me. So I don't know if you like actually go places together or take little vacations or meet up somewhere, but for some reason I feel like, he talks about I feel like your dad is talking about you connecting, like you're going, I mean,
Right.
somewhere or connecting with them. Your father is very present with you, and so is your brother. They're ones that very much. Is there anything with a book with you have, or something about getting a book or reading a book? I want to talk to you more, but I have to.
I got a new Bible for Christmas
Perfect,
from
because
my mother-in-law.
I keep
Um,
seeing you reading more. Do you understand something about you reading more?
I've been having a problem connecting with a book lately. My
Interesting.
mind is full and I concentrate on it and I can't. So I put down my books and I love to read. I've put them down just because I can't concentrate long enough to get into it.
Okay, so what your message is from your father with this, the reason he's showing me this, he's saying to you that this will come. And I feel like it's more towards April, like spring, that because you like either have a love of books, like it's something for you that you really enjoyed and you want to get back to, you want to have again.
Yes.
So do you understand this is something? And I feel like you're going to have books too more on spirituality, that it's not going to be something always that's hard for you to read. It's going to be connecting with angels. Do you understand? Connecting with the divine things. I feel as if what they're showing me, things you feel like, I feel like I'm connected to this. It's going to be more like you feeling a connection to what you're reading, not just about like a book, but it's going to be something that's going to help your soul, something that's going to bring you peace.
I've been having friends sending me books on
That's
different.
this is why I'm saying this. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm saying don't pressure you because I feel like all of a sudden you pick it up and then you almost get upset or frustrated, like, I want to read this, but I can't. And you put it down. And sometimes you're hard on yourself. It's like, I want to read this, but I can't. You look at 3 pages and you go, I don't even remember what I read. So
Exactly. Yes.
down, but they're just saying to please hold on. Like I feel like around beginning of April is what he keeps saying. Like you just feel like you're very settled in. Like it's like, oh my God, I went through like a whole book tonight. Like I sat up in bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just like feel like I almost read the whole book. That it's going to become like that for you again. Okay.
Awesome. Yes.
So that's just what do you understand? That's what your dad is showing me, and that's what I'm seeing for you. And do you feel a connection to your father? What signs do you receive from your father?
I feel like I said, when I go to the beach, my dad raised us three kids, and that was something that we shared. So when I'm at the beach, I'm closer to him. When I see two cardinals, one is my brother and one is my dad. Um, the butterflies, just when I think back of,
Was
try
there
to think back of old things, he's telling me some things that I can't remember. It's like, wow, that came back to me.
Was your father funny in life?
My dad was funny. He was serious because he raised three kids alone.
Yes.
Um, we never wanted for anything. We didn't have everything, but we had everything that we needed. We didn't have to want, he took care of us. It was an amazing father to
See,
raise three kids.
yeah, that in itself is incredible. That in itself, honestly, right? That it is. And he just comes through with so much love. Like he did this. Do you understand? Like there was no other, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have had it any other way. I wouldn't have had it any other
No,
way. And was there anything with his hands? I don't know why he keeps showing me his hands, Charlene. I don't know if there was something about holding your hand, picking up your hands, or something about him with his hands. It feels
mm,
significant to me.
don't know. His
Did he have any
hands.
did he have any problems with his hands, or was there anything about holding his hand, touching his hand? Because he makes me feel like there's something about his hands that was significant.
I really don't really remember anything as far as that. My grandfather was a builder, his dad.
Okay.
So that could be that, but dad wasn't a builder, but I mean, he could do anything for, if it was for us three kids, he did it for
To
us.
fix it, he could do it.
Yes.
Made me feel like I don't know why. And I'm telling you, sometimes it comes to you later, right? When you ask somebody a question, sometimes it's like, you know, how you just don't think about it, but there's something, I don't know if there was something about you holding his hand. There was something about his hands. He just keeps making me, do you understand? Like holding his hand, like something about his hands that felt, and I don't know if he had arthritis or something about his hands, something about his hands. He wants to stay with this. So I'm going to leave it with you and just
Okay.
see what comes up with this. But he, you know, I mean, this is something he keeps referencing. And was there anything about your grandmother making things? What is your memory with your
Oh,
grandmother?
my grandma, she baked. My grandma baked
Okay.
biscuits and donuts, and I grew up a gravy girl. You know, I love my biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
I wish I had listened to my grandma. I wish I had been in that kitchen learning. You know, the most amazing apple dumplings is one of the main things that I remember her making. But
Okay.
yes, always food.
But that's how she comes in. Do you understand? Like that this is who she was. Like when she comes in, do you understand? It's like those memories of you that are so beautiful. See, these are also messages, right? When we have memories, like where all of a sudden you can just be sitting on the sofa and you'll think, oh God, I wish I had one of her biscuits. I wish she, you know how like you'll just do that randomly and go, oh my God, nobody made like my grand. That's her way of coming through and jogging that memory for you. Like I'm still here. That's how close they are. I always say to people, you think about it like this: when you go on vacation, right? No matter how great the vacation is, Charlene, after about a week, we all say, oh, I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to get my own bed. I want to get my, right? I can't wait to go home. Well, and you don't sell your house when you go on vacation, right? You don't sell your house, right? You just know you're going to leave for a little while and you're going to go back. Well, that's what heaven is. We don't really leave heaven. It never leaves us. Put it this way: it's always connected to us, always, right? So, because that's home. So we don't really leave it. So everyone is there and there's no time. It's a continuation. Time never stops. There's no such thing as stopping time. It's a continuation, right? So it just keeps moving and going forward. So I always just say it's the best way to look at heaven. It just keeps going and it just keeps moving because we're always connected to it. You know, we always, was there anything about your brother with cars? I don't know why he just showed me a vision of cars.
My brother loved cars.
Okay.
He had a Camaro.
Like the same race car. Do you understand? Like it was something
Yes, he loved the
long.
racetrack.
Okay. Okay.
We would watch racing on TV. It was his thing. He loved it.
He almost keeps showing me hair. It's a little longer on him, maybe when he was younger. Do you understand?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
like you almost have a picture of him like this. Like you have a
I
picture of
do.
him by his car, sitting on the car, but like with the long hair, like he was like a big, you know, I mean, he was a
I
big deal.
do.
Like
I have him sitting on his orange Camaro.
you have to send it to me because he showed
I
me that
will.
vision. So do you understand? This is how he wants to pop in, and it's like, sis, I'm right here. You know, I'm right here. Like I
Right.
have not, you know, it's his just way of, you know, wanting to connect. But like you had that connection with him too. Like he helped you in ways, right? That you always
Yes.
loved and felt that connection with him.
Yes.
You know, and what is your memory with him? What makes you feel like other ways connected to him? Was there anything with him with keys? Was there anything? Why did he show me a key? All of a sudden, he showed me a key.
A key. I lived with him for a little while.
Okay.
He was always happy. That's
Yep.
one thing. And he had a sense of humor and he loved everybody. You know, somebody would say, I don't like that person. Never. He didn't care what color you were, he didn't care what size you were. Everybody just loved him and he loved everybody. He was never very angry. You know, it's just, that's what everybody says. They just miss him and his smile and his sense of humor.
He makes me feel like when he left the physical earth to say to you, he's sorry because he knows, do you understand? Like you were mad, almost like you did not want, you understand? Like he's saying that he's sorry to you about.
I wasn't mad. I was just sad that I was losing him the way that I did.
Yes, and that's what he's saying. You know how sometimes like you were just not ready. This is not what you're never ready. And when I say it like that, it's just sometimes certain situations you just feel like why you, why like this, why now?
Right.
Right? That it's you kept saying like this is so unfair to him, like this is so unfair. This is so
That's
unfair.
that was the way I felt. Yes, him of
And
all
that's
people.
and that's what you kept saying, like, why you? Why this? Was there anything about his handwriting or a card or something about his handwriting? I don't know if you have a card or a letter from him or something with his handwriting, but for some reason I see this around him.
I do have some of the cards that he sent me.
Okay.
Birthday
Show me.
cards. Birthday
Yes.
cards. He worked
Yes.
for me, and I keep some of his order forms that has his handwriting on it.
That's
I
so
don't
beautiful.
use them, but I have them with me. You know.
Okay. You understand? That's what he shows me. So do you understand? This is how they'll just connect. It's like that, Charlene. It's like even seeing his handwriting, it makes you feel like he's there. It's just something that keeps you connected because he just kept showing me. I kept seeing like his handwriting. And that's how you just look at it. Makes you know how it'll just make you feel like for a moment he's still here. And I
Yeah.
don't know why he keeps going back to the keys. I don't know if there was something about keys on the wall at work or hanging keys or a key. You know how like you have a key to a door or to a bathroom or something, and he kind of laughs like
We
something.
oh my gosh. At my store in Duck, we had to give out a bathroom key.
This is hysterical.
And it was on it was one of our cans, and it just
Okay.
had a key. And every time
Okay.
somebody had to use the bathroom, they came in and asked us for the key. And we were like, oh my gosh, if they ask us for the key one more time.
So do you understand how incredible that is? Because that's what I'm saying. Like it will things when I say to you and that they'll come because he kept showing me that's what he said, no tell her bathroom. I kept seeing the key in the bathroom. I kept seeing like it was
That's
hanging, like the bathroom key. And it's just kind of like this is so ridiculous, but it's like you had no choice. You know what I mean? But it was just like, my God, like every time it was like, you know what I mean? It was just such a big thing. And you two would get a kick out of it. They want you to laugh and to smile. It's these memories. Like for me, I look at myself almost like the memory maker, right? It's the memories that
right.
you show me. And I kept seeing it. And he just wanted you because for you, right? Like even if you had a picture of it or there was something with it, it's how you
I
just
have the key still at the store,
you
but
don't
I don't
understand.
have to give it out anymore.
You
It's
have to
just
send me a
there.
picture of that also because this is what he's showing me. Do you understand, Charlene? This is how, and you receive these messages too. This is what I want to say to people. I can sit here all day long and give these messages to everyone, right? But I
Right.
so want to open everybody up to what they have, like what you have, and the things that you've even told me on how you connect and how you know what to do with your life. Don't you ever think that what's going on in your life right now and the moving forward that it is not being divinely guided by them. The fact they're coming through and telling you these things today is how connected they are to you, your grandmother, your father, your brother. They're all coming through and helping you. Do you understand to move forward? They're all helping you on this journey. And that's what they keep saying. We're right there with her. We're helping you. They're helping you to move forward and to get where you need to go. And they keep talking about don't give up the paintings or don't sell the pictures or don't give up the paintings or something about artwork. I don't know what this means.
Mm.
Is there anything with
Well,
art?
you know what I'm going through, but I don't have anything personal that I didn't keep.
Okay.
So I kept everything that belonged to me and my family.
Anything with artwork or paintings?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. I don't know why you can hold on to that because it's something with artwork or paintings. There's something about artwork or paintings. You could just,
Okay. I've
well,
made a note of it.
good. I like people to do that because I'm saying even with these things that sometimes it's not until do you understand there's something about yeah they just keep saying yes 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 and if I get more with it later do you understand I will message
Okay.
you but they're talking about I don't know if it's in another place or if it's at work or there's something about stuff on the wall things on the wall they keep showing me things hanging on the wall like things that are on the wall things that are on the wall and I don't want to but they keep just showing me things on the wall.
Well, I'm not really in my forever home, so I don't have a lot of personal stuff here with me. I'm
Okay.
not sure. Not
It's okay. They just keep saying things on the wall. But Charlene, it's just to me, it's amazing. Like on a daily basis, you know how you'll look for something and then you just find it, right? Like even now, you just think, I don't know how I get up some days and then the day ends. How did I get through today? It's because they got you there, because they took you there every step of the way. You know what I mean? They
right.
showed you, they guided you, and they loved you. We don't do anything on their own. I don't. I get help from heaven. Like we can't do this by ourselves. None of us are doing this alone. We're not doing this without the help of you know what I mean? God and our angels and the divine. And I just think the more, and I just keep saying 2025 is really the year where people are more in tune, where we're remembering who we are. See, we
Right.
never were not that person. We just forgot who we are. And this is the year of awakening, you know, and remembering, you know what I mean? And things, this is going to be a very happier year for you. This is going to be the year of honestly peace for you, where you start to really just say, oh my gosh, you know what? As bad as this was almost a blessing in disguise. Do you
Right.
understand for other reasons that sometimes you understand it when you're in it, but this is just what they keep showing me, right? That this is going to be a year of great peace for you, that you're going to just say, oh my God, look how strong I am. Look who I am, right? And that you're a better person because of it, because you're a good person. You're just an amazingly beautiful, kind, loving human being. And I feel blessed and honored that God brought you. Do you understand that our paths crossed and that I was able to meet you because I just think you have so much you don't even understand. For you. I
Well,
want you
I
to,
have you helping me as well. You know,
yes, but you understand this is going to be, is there anything with earrings or old earrings or something about earrings?
I don't wear my old earrings anymore.
Hey, it's very interesting because they're making me touch my ear. Is there anything about, I mean, we don't have to talk about all this, but is there anything about deciding what you're, if you're going to do something with them? Because they're talking about,
Yes, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with them because I don't wear them anymore.
okay, I feel like you already know the answer to that.
I think so.
I think
They're out of my ears, so that means that I'm not going to be
that's
wearing them
first
anymore.
that, and they said that they actually guided you on that, that you didn't make that decision on your own, that they helped you because it was something you were really, do you understand, back
I
and forth
struggled
on.
with it.
And that's why this is a big deal, because when they did that, right, that this was a big deal. This is something you didn't take lightly. This is something they have memories, like each or something these have. Do you understand? It's about letting go and just saying, I no longer feel this connection anymore to this. And your dad and your brother saying, we helped you with this. That, do you understand, that they were the ones? That's a big deal. That message for me, for you, that's a big deal.
Yes,
The
because
fact that
I struggled with it.
they know that, but they helped you. Do you understand? They're the ones that gave you that. It's these gentle nudges, right? You know how it's like when a baby, you stand them up when they're first learning, like you're almost like that again. You're like being reborn again. It's like being newborn, right? And then that you're learning how to do everything all over again, and that they're helping you with this. Charlene, it's beautiful because in the beginning it's like, no, I can't. I just want to lay here. And then it's like, well, I'm going to crawl a little bit. I need to do something. Then you start to stand up. Then you take a couple steps and now you're walking and you're moving and you're going through the door through the other side. It's them. They've been with you every single second. And even with that, them knowing about the earrings, like it's just like they're here. Okay, now I'm going to take them out. Now I'm going to put them over here in the corner. Now it's just like, you know what? I don't feel the connection anymore.
I don't.
And that's what they're helping you with. And they're saying, we helped you with that. And you know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, I love
Well,
that for
I'm
you.
learning to be Charlene. I haven't been Charlene in a long time.
You are again though, but you understand you are. That's what I'm saying. This is like you're being reborn again this year. This is like be reborn in every aspect of your life. There's so many beautiful things and people out there just waiting for you. I want you to know that. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being on here and doing this. And I just love that you understand, share your experiences and how beautiful they are. Is there any connection to flowers with someone? Anything about flowers or a vase or flowers? Someone loving flowers or a vase or flower? I keep saying this.
I used to get flowers weekly, which I don't anymore.
Okay. I don't know if you're getting
Um,
rid of the vases either. So
I
I don't
don't.
know.
I don't have any of the vases. They're all gone too.
Perfect. But you understand, I almost feel like with your grandmother, though, she almost shows me a garden. I feel like it's something that,
We had a garden. We didn't have flower gardens, but we had a garden when I grew up.
okay,
Um, my dad had flower gardens, when we
perfect.
were kids.
I feel like it
Um,
was more of a beautiful connection. I feel like when I saw the flowers wasn't anything that was, you know what I mean, like a memory like that. I feel like it was from heaven, like the flowers. I keep seeing flowers all around him. Like he loves to be in the garden. He loves to flower. And I feel like this is why he's going back to his hands. Either he liked to have his hands in the soil, do you understand? Or like outside gardening, like his hands in the soil. That's what I
right,
feel like they're making me go back to his hands. That he liked to work with his hands, that he liked
right.
to, plant things, or that he was good with his hands like that, that this was
It
important
was.
that he enjoyed doing. And
I
even you
love
would,
flowers. I put flowers outside. I bring flowers in my house.
do you
Yeah,
understand? And that's what they want you to keep doing. They want you to keep doing this because it brings you so much enjoyment. It's almost like I see lilacs too. I don't know if anybody had any connection to lilacs. I keep smelling lilacs around you, like the smell of lilac bushes. But your dad, just know they're guiding you and your brother on everything, Charlene. I just think you're incredible and I admire you. And
thank you.
I mean, in every aspect of the word, and I just wish you all the love and light. 2025 is going to be the year. It's all the beginning for you now. Everything is new for you. Everything, I just keep saying, it's new in beginnings, and it is the year of hope.
Yes, I hope so too.
It is. Charlene, thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Renee. I really appreciate you asking me.
Charlotte, God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.